Get a life, nerd.
Hey guys, Alkali Layke here, and this is my new channel, Nerd Up Level Up. I have another YouTube channel that you might already be following, and it is more about Hearthstone and my gaming journey. It used to be a page where I would do tutorials and stuff, but all of that will be moved here eventually. This channel is going to be all about growing up nerd. If you're like me and everybody else out there, you're growing up, you're leveling up, and life changes. When I got into the cosplay business, I was in my 20s. Late 20s. I was in my 20s still though. I didn't know where I was going in life, and I don't know if you guys ever feel the same way. And so a few of you have asked me over the years to talk about my life experiences too, not just cosplay stuff. And so I'm finally ready to do it. It's been years, and it took a lot of courage, and I'm still nervous, but I'm gonna talk about everything on this channel, like everything. Nothing is off limits, and I hope you guys will trust me with your questions about leveling up in this world as a nerd, and where do we go? Like, this isn't college or high school anymore. Like, at some point you gotta grow up and be like socially accepted, right? Right. Maybe. Some things I plan on talking about in the future are, how do I incorporate nerd style into the workplace? You know, like maybe you're in your 30s, 40s, and you love your nerdiness, but maybe you need to kind of work that into an office space. I have some suggestions for that. Maybe some of you are parents. Is there like some cool nerd stuff for kids? How do you make cosplay for kids? I've actually made a lot. I've made a lot of kids cosplay, so I want to talk about how to make stuff for littles, which is pretty cool. I want to talk about women in gaming. I think that that's like a huge topic right now. And then while I'm at it, of course, let's talk about how to get you all into gaming. How old is too old for Twitch? I know a lot of people have said things like, I would love to get started in Twitch, but I feel like I'm too old. Well, let me tell you, I'm in my 30s and you are not too old. And I can actually remember thinking way back when I thought like 40s was old, and now that 40s is the next chapter, like not anytime soon, friends, but now that it is like the next big plateau, I'm like, that can't be old. Like, I'm still so young. I have a lot of things to do. So yeah, you're not too old for Twitch or cosplay or YouTube. Like, oh my gosh, YouTube, this is a whole nother adventure for me, but I plan on sharing it all with you. And I'm going to go into detail on things specifically like family on future videos. Not all of you know that I have a family. It's not something I've openly talked about, but I'm going to talk about that in a future video. I'm going to talk about Manfred, which some of you may have met at conventions, or you might hear me talk about on Twitch a lot. Manfred, or oh gosh, he goes by a couple other names in the channel, but you'll have to tune into Twitch to figure out which ones. It's funny. But yeah, this will be your source for all things nerdy, like as we level up together. Like, leveling up can be scary, it can be intimidating. There's times where you feel you haven't accomplished enough. I know I felt that when I hit my 30s, was like, have I done enough for my age? Man, other people around me are doing more, and I just play dress up at like conventions. Like, am I enough at this age? That comes up sometimes. So yeah, all things, nerdy as we level up together. If you have any questions you want to ask me, or any topics you think would be really cool to cover, I just lightly touched on some, but I have a whole list of them written down that I can't wait to cover. But if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I also have a blog, and I will post that in the description below. Please hit subscribe and like this video if you're interested in this type of comment, and I will keep the videos coming. Thank you so much, you guys.
Get a life, nerd.